Yo, what's up, guys? I got some news to tell you all. Oh man, my camera's dirty. Hold on. Okay, and boom, we're good. So I got some news to tell you guys. I did a couple of things. I'm at the garage, put up some new photos. Check those out. It's pretty cool. Hung my flags and stuff. But I got something over there that I want to show you. It's been anticipated for a while. It's something that I've been meaning to do to the car. Finally got it done. Found it on Facebook. Was hard to find it right now. Excuse me with the lighting. Let me go over here. Okay. It was hard to find it, but let me just show you. You might have seen it sneaking out over here. And here it is, the new heart to the car. This is a K24A, and the guy told me, he's like, yo, let me turn this light on for a minute so you guys can see me better. Okay, he was like, hey, I think the motor has like 30 or 40,000 miles. I really didn't believe it. He sent me pictures of the valve cover off or whatever, and the motor looked clean, whatever, from what I could see in pictures. He took a video and with a snap-on camera and went down where the spark plugs go, and I was just amazed at how clean the motor was. So Sergio and I, big shout out to Sergio again for helping me out as usual. He's the man. Lent me his motor lift, his motor stand. We were able to get the motor on the stand with some help with some friends, and we stripped the whole motor in like 10-15 minutes. So let me show you what it looks like. Those are all the parts that were on the motor. We took all of that off. Here is the motor. What we did was I took the valve cover off. I'm going to take the valve cover off now so you can see what it looks like. But I want you to see in here. See if I put the flashlight on. It is very clean. So Sergio believes that it definitely has the miles that he was saying. The engine is originally from JDM Engine Depot, which usually has a bad rep from what I was hearing. And I'm pretty happy with it. So the motor's very clean. It's definitely a baby. So let me take this off so you guys can see what it looks like. Them off. Let's get this off. All right, take a look at her. Super clean. This motor definitely had the oil changes done properly, which is great. We finally have VTEC, baby. So excited. Again, very, very clean. So I've done pretty good with getting motors. I mean, even the motor inside the RSX that I have now, the base motor, we're having 135,000 miles on it, is mint. The motor's amazingly clean. The Type S that I had, which, by the way, guys, as you can see, it's not in here. I sold it. Rolled a video of it driving away. That's a tough one. So yeah, I'm gonna miss that car. It is what it is. I never really got to drive it like that, so I didn't have that much of an attachment to it. And for those that wondering how much I sold it for, it had 154,000 miles, and I sold it for 10,000. So the car is now in Pennsylvania. What else? So yeah, that motor was really clean, and this one is really, really clean. So I'm really happy with it. We finally got it. What are the plans for this motor? We are going to fix it. Well, you know, replace simple stuff like seals, the chain, the guides, all that stuff. And then we're going to build a turbo. So this is not going to be in right away. It's going to take some time because I want to build it right. Because think about it. Let's just say I throw it in anyways. I'm going to spend $500 just to tune it. Again, for what reason? Then I have to buy a K24 header. Then when I decide to turbo it, I have to now sell the K24 header on top of the header that I have now. Then I have to get the sidewide manifold. And then I just don't want to deal with that. I'd rather have it all ready to go and throw it in and then tune it instead of having to tune it twice. So what are we doing today? So let me show you what else we're doing today. This is my garage floor. It looks like caca. I'm constantly vacuuming and cleaning it. So we are putting down the new floor today. While the car is not here, we have some new floors to put on from Swiss Tracks. Very, very great flooring. I can't really see the name, but that's it right there. Boom, Swiss Tracks. I'm excited. I want to get this floor down. I have to move all this stuff. Couple other things. I got a new toolbox. So you guys remember that old red toolbox I had that was shit? I gave that one away to somebody. This is the new toolbox. I got my tools all set up in here. Where's my keys? And I put that up there too. I have a lot more trophies, but for some reason I cannot find them. So I'll show you guys what the toolbox looks like. I organized it because you guys know me in organization. So that is the toolbox. Everything is nice and organized, which is great. There's my wrenches. Everybody, if you're a real car guy, you can appreciate a nice, clean, organized toolbox. And I'm not going to keep reaching, but that's that. Got it from Harbor Freight. Love it. Got a vacuum from Harbor Freight. Love it. Got a power washer from Harbor Freight. Fucking thing's not working right for some reason now. I only used it twice and it just stopped working. So now I got to figure that out later. But in the meantime, this is the garage. The flooring is only for this half because that's all that really could be afforded. So I have to move that stuff again now and somehow place it over here somewhere and start doing this floor. So let's get that started. So update. The way you're supposed to do this is, according to the video, you're supposed to do the first 3 rows of the floor towards the garage door, close the garage door, and then slide it forward so it meets the garage door, and then you continue down the line. So a couple of things about the Swiss Tracks flooring I noticed is, so far I love it. I mean, I love it. But let me show you what I mean here. Okay. This here, see how this one has loops? That side has loops, and this side does not. So you would think that this is a corner. Underneath, it has little pieces that clip in also. Those clip in to the other square's loops. Now, when you look at the edging, here's one of the edges. It has a piece to connect to this, like that. But there's another loop, there's another different type of this one where the end of it here looks like this. So this edge, which you would think that this is the corner and this is where the garage door goes and this would clip in like that. No. This edge has to face outside. So going outside this way, it has to be the flat part. Then you have to lift it up and take the one that's of this, but it has this end. So it's this one, but it has this end on it. Then you lift up the tile and you slap that in. So let me show you what I mean. If I lift up this tile, and you see how there's no circles on that one, but there's circles on the black. That's how you do your edging. It's like that. This one is for the inside of the garage here. So this one would clip in like this. Here, boom, boom, boom. Now you got your edging. So I've already done about 3.5 rows. So far, so good. You have to keep a little bit of space from the garage wall because it's going to expand and due to temperature. But I also have this molding here and I don't have it here. So I'm kind of going with the width of this molding. And a good thing is I can always undo them and put them back together, blah, 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 blah. So right now, that's where I'm at. And it looks good. I'm happy with it right now. I can't wait to finish it. Woo, it's hot in here. But I got the fan on. Okay. How did it come out? Now that I made you all dizzy with spinning the camera around. It came out amazing. I had to make some changes to the way I designed it. I measured the width perfectly. The length I measured perfectly. The only problem is that where one of the tiles ends, the toolbox is kind of going to be on top of it sideways. Like only one part of the toolbox will be on because I didn't do the whole garage. But wow, just wow. I wish I would have did the other side too. But for what it's worth, it looks amazing. And I can take this to, I can take the floor apart and bring it to a show and put the car on the floor if I want to, which I might do at Wickfest. I don't know yet. But wow, just, it took me no more than 45 minutes to put it all together. So let me show you. Here it is. Let me clean the camera for you guys. Better. Let me show you from the garage to the back. Here it is. And the perfect part was, see, I measured it right where that edge was going to be, and the corner I wanted to be there, so that was perfect. I have 12 tiles left in that box because this is supposed to go another 2 tiles that way and then another 6 over. So that would be, yeah, 6 and 6, 2 more sides, so that'd be 12. But again, if you see where it is, the toolbox will end up on one of them and then the other side won't. So I left it like this. I do have to ask them to send me 4 more pieces for this because these 2 pieces were supposed to go along this way and then it's supposed to end at the wall without any edging. But instead I left it right there, so I'm going to order some more of that edging. I just need 4 pieces. And that's it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I unfortunately wish that this garage was in better shape. He has to replace the door because you can see the gap under there. It's crooked. This is pushed all the way forward. I got molding here that's not even straight, which is annoying. But it'll hide the extension cord pretty well, actually, so the car doesn't run it over. So I guess it's not that bad. And these are my new paintings I hung up. Paintings, pictures. So I hope you guys like it. Why does this one look crooked? Oh, because it moved a little bit. So I gotta fix that. That's how it's supposed to be. I gotta fix that. Other than that, I'm happy with it. This is not even. This is why this keeps moving. So I'm gonna have to put a piece of tape here to hold that, which I should have did before, but instead I put one in the middle. Those have tape on it, so they're even. So I'm just gonna get a leveler, put that on top, put the tape where I need it. Other than that, that's it. I mean, I got another poster I got to put on that wall. And I want to see how these last in here with the humidity. Before I put the one that Sergio got me for my birthday on the wall. But that's it, guys. I got the floor in. The K24 is chilling. I already got the CRV post mount. Thanks to Sergio again. He had that, luckily. And that's it. Next thing is I gotta wheel this baby outside and start cleaning it. I cleaned some of it right there. All I did was just take a rag. I'll show you real quick. You just take a rag and let's just say right here and just scrub it with the rag. You see this engine is actually really clean, which I'm happy about. And look at that, it doesn't take much to clean it, which means it's not going to take much to paint it. What color scheme do I have in mind? What color do I want to paint the engine? Do I want to change the gold? Yes, I'm changing the gold 1000%. It's about time for something new. The color scheme, I have no idea what I'm doing yet. And I have no idea. I don't know. Because the trans is black. I don't want to have to repaint the trans all over again. So I'm really considering going black with the engine again. But I don't know. We'll see. I need the car here. I need the engine there. I need to stare at it, really figure it out. But we'll see. So anyways, guys, just an update. Anything that I do to the K24, I will videotape. Wow, just said my age. I will record, and or Sergio will record for his channel. Basically, anything that's really motor-wise, he's going to record. But any accessories and stuff, or powder coating, things like that, that I decide to do, I'm going to record. But I can't wait. Anyways, guys, I hope everything is well. Stay positive. Stay humble. Remember, we only got good days. We only have good days. Wow, that's how you know it's been a while. Peace.